You know what? I am Miss Nikki, baby. And I know for a fact that my man is telling the truth. My man is Mally Mal, and some random bitch has been going around town saying that she been sleeping with him, but I know that's not the truth. Because why? Because I'm Miss Nikki, baby. And I know my man. And I can't even move my face. But that's all right. Because I'm Miss Nikki, baby. And I got ass, and my daddy got money, and that's just what it is. Me and Mal meet up to talk about Masika. This bitch, this random hooker, this jump off, this slut, this scudder monkey. All right. I want to know, is she really fucking my man? And I believe my man when he say he not sleeping with her. Okay. So what I want him to do is I want him to sit down and talk to Masika. Then I'm gonna walk in because I'm gonna let this delusional know hoe what's up. I want her to know what's up and know that he's my man, and it's just forever. Cause I'm Miss Nikki, baby. After that, I can't with this. Ooh, that doll, that damn blow up doll. I can't. All right, Tiara and Young Bird meet up, which is weird, and apparently, Young Bird called Tiara, or Tiara called Young Bird, and all of a sudden they want to work together because he's called the Hit Maker, and he's had some hit songs, wrote some hit songs for some people, and Tiara want to get in on it. It's funny that all of a sudden she want to get in on it and talk to Young Bird when all of a sudden Tiara, all of a sudden Hazel, Platypus E, and Young Berg ain't hitting no shit no more. All of a sudden, she want to reach out to him and talk to him. I thought that was kind of shady, but they was just like, look, this is business. Apparently, Tiara and Youngberg has history together. At one point in time, Tiara and Youngberg had got into it because Youngberg did an interview when he had said some things about her relationship with Ray J. And I was watching this interview with Tiara, and this interview was like a year ago, 2 years ago, and apparently Tiara got Youngbird jumped when he went to Detroit because of the shit that she said about him and everything. But all of a sudden, since then, they done buried the hatchet, and yeah, and pretty much they just want to work together. Tiara was like, "Do you think Hazel's gonna be upset?" Youngbird was like, "Yes, she's gonna be upset, but I don't give a fuck and I don't care," which he doesn't. He's just a little, and he's just an earthworm, and he's just annoying. Um, but I'm sure he's talented, but I don't care because I just don't like him as a person. All right. Masika Malika. Masika Malika and Hazel meet up and talk. They have a niggas ain't shit party. They have a waiting to exhale moment. And very much like they start talking about Young Bird. He ain't shit. Masika start talking about the Cabbage Patch doll and Mally Mal, the penguin. And it was just like they ain't shit. And it's just a nigga ain't shit party. And Hazel just can't believe that Tiara getting ready to work or whatever with Young Berg, and it's just a mess. Like, um, all right, child, did y'all see Nikki walking in slow motion, waving to the construction workers? I can't. This girl is the most blown up. Like it look, ladies and some gents, if you're gonna get plastic surgery, make it look as natural as possible. At least that's what I would think. If you're gonna go and get something enhanced or something put in or whatever, why wouldn't you want it? Why wouldn't you want to make it as real as you possibly could? Why do you want to go out and get the most exaggerated shit that you can get? Like, I don't understand that. I don't. Nikki looks absolutely ridiculous, and she thinks she's the baddest bitch in the world. But she has to think that. It's just a defense mechanism. Because obviously she, struggled with confidence and didn't think that she was shit before because she wouldn't have went out and got that much work done if she was comfortable with herself. But she's not. So anyway, I'm not gonna have a whole Oprah moment. But yes, she walk in to meet Tiara. They getting their feet done. They get ready to have a real, massage and pedicure moment because that shit at Morgan's house was, darling, it was done. Nicki Minaj goes into the whole thing about she feels like Morgan set her up and Morgan's not really her friend. Um, Tiara is very much like yeah, well, I don't know enough about Masika. I'm just learning you. I'm learning Masika. I need to know what's up. You know, Tiara's being kind of messy. I do agree with that. But I don't expect much from Tiara. I don't think y'all should either. I think the Tiara is pretty. I think the Tiara is talented. I just want her to shut up and sing and just stop with the foolishness and the messiness. But Hazel gonna reveal a lot of more tea about Tiara a little in a minute. That's what I'm getting ready to tell you, darling. But yeah, they just sit around and talk, and Tiara was like, look, I got the song coming out or whatever with Young Berg, and Nikki's supposed to be getting these strippers because she owns a strip bar that her family does, and she was just like, I, getting ready to get these strippers for AJ video. And Tiara was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. I'm working with Young Bird. They're going to maybe do a collaboration moment. It very much so ended with, I like you. Bitch, I like you too. Whatever. All right. What's happened after that? Nikki brings the girls to the video set of Ray J's song or whatever the hell. Who gives a fuck? And she comes in with the girls. It was like the girls are hot. Two of the girls was cute. Was video worthy in my opinion, but darling, you can make anybody look great with good hair and makeup and clothes. So there you go. Nikki pulls Morgan off to the side because she has to talk to Morgan. She was just like, look, I heard that you was very much so showing, you know, the whole thing about, my before and after photos, me being this way, me being that way, before just making fun of the fact that I've had a lot of surgery done. Yeah, I've had a lot of surgery done, but I miss Nikki baby. I miss Nikki baby, and that's just what it is. Okay. And she was just like, yeah, Tiara told me fucking everything. Tiara, Messy TT, Tiara told me everything. Yeah, she did. And she was just like, well, look, you came to my party, you acted a fool. I wasn't making fun of you. I wasn't being shady. Yes, you was. Scratchy voice. Yes, you was, Morgaletta. Lying ass. And so, yeah, she was being very, messy and stuff. And I appreciate Nikki for confronting Morgan with that. That was, good for Nikki. Nikki got a point in my book for that. I still don't like her. But, good for her that she stood up to herself. Ray J came over. I'm a goddamn professional. I am a professional. This is what it is. Like, why you coming on my set starting this shit with this chick, with this bitch, and that one? You don't do that. I'm a goddamn professional. I'm Brandy's brother. I'm sick of being just Brandy's brother. Y'all gonna come to my shit and y'all gonna act right. Nikki walks her bubble ass out. And Morgan was just like, okay, whatever. Ray J was like, and I also heard, bitch, that you been talking to Tiara. Bitch, I done seen it. And I done heard that you been fucking talking to Tiara. Keep talking to Tiara. That's what you doing. Now I'm gonna bust you in your head. Just like, darling, the clutches of the pearls. April and Omarion. Child, she wants to have a home birth. Why do people want to have home births? I don't get that. You better get drugged up at the damn hospital. If something happens, then you got to rush your ass to the hospital anyway. Why don't you just already be at the damn hospital? Home, child births and shit. Child, drug my ass up, boots. All right. They talking about the whole baby shower thing. April was like, look, I wanted you to handle this whole thing with your damn mama. You didn't handle it, Omari. How you know I didn't handle it? You and your baby hair. How you know I didn't handle it? April was just like, because I didn't see it. Omari was like, look, is this how all pregnant women is? Look, I did what I could do, but you're not going to check me. I can't check her. I can't tell her what to do. Okay. You can't, you really can't, Omarion, but you can very much so just give her the screw face and just be like, okay, well, I'm through with you. That'll hurt her more than anything. If you just cut her off completely, eventually she'll have to come back around. Eventually, or she'll just be bitter forever. That it's just not right the way that Leslie is treating April. And she has no real valid reason, which is the crazy thing. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell did April do to her that was that bad for her to just not like her. Just craziness. I was just like, I can't. Omarion very much so in a nice way told her to shut the hell up. He was like, just be quiet. I was just like, who the hell he talking to with so short ass? I love Omarion, but I would Child, bye. Talking about you got my son in there, so your testosterone is pumping right now. You upset? No, she's just fucking upset because your mama is crazy and keeps fucking with her at every damn event. How you gonna come to a bitch baby shower and show out? Where they do that at? Just a hot ass mess. Like I can't with these just bitch made men, and I can't. They're scared of their damn parents. How old are we? How old are we? Masika Malika, Moniece, who ain't nobody seen in a minute. She ain't got no friends. And Hazel, E, Bad Blonde E, Platypus E, Duckface E. They meet up and they having this twerk class, this dance class or some shit. Just looking a fool, all of them. Hazel is just built wrong. Poor thing. God bless the child that's got its own. They sit down and talk, and Masika spills all the tea. She was like, "Look, bitch, I heard. I ain't hear no. Look, Moniece, listen to this. Hazel, Young Berg, working with Tiara Marie. Hazel goes, oh, she was like, what? Young Berg is working with Tiara? I expect that kind of shit from Tiara. Tiara will fuck her mama's man if she have to. Tiara will do absolutely anything to come up. But the fact that Young Berg, my man, is working with her, it's just absolutely crazy. Like, Tiara was already dropped from a huge record label, and you think that Young Berg is gonna help um bring your career back to life? Are you serious? Absolutely not. What about my shit? I'm his girl. My shit's supposed to be popping off. So it's just very, when Hazel talks, it's just very fake. It's very much so like she's reading off a teleprompter or something. It's just like so not sincere at all. Like I know this is Hollywood, but these are some bad acting women. Like seriously, and even some men. But the men are just the men. They don't give a shit about their women at all. Clearly, and it's so sad that the girls can't see that. She was just going in on Tiara, saying Tiara ain't shit. She'll fuck her mama's man. She fucked her way to the top. That's what she do. She's just crazy. I don't expect much from Tiara. Well, then, how have you been friends with her this long if Tiara's this bad? Why you ain't been dropped her ass off by the riverside? Down by the riverside. Come on, Fighting Temptations. Come on, OJs. But yes, I was just like a mess. Just craziness. Monique's just sitting there getting all the tea, just having a good little laugh. You know, the jury is still out on whether she done, sent over her child support checks over the feds or not. All right. What else after that? Okay, Yezi Ortiz, the radio show host lady, she talks to Morgan, and they have a little sister girl moment. It's very much like Morgan feels unappreciated. Come on, Cherish. She feels unappreciated, and she feels like that Ray J don't deserve her. Ray J don't respect her at all. He don't give a damn about her. He treats her like shit, which he does. And she's just sick of Ray J ass. I would have been sick of Ray J, child. And don't Morgan supposed to be um the assistant, or she says that she is the assistant of many artists or works with many artists. Bitch, you was just Ray J's manager or Ray J's assistant. Shut up. You don't work with nobody else but damn Brandy's brother. So please. She the Ortiz girl was just like, look, have you ever thought about venturing out on your own, doing your own thing? She was just like, yeah, but it's just the whole loyalty. She's been with Ray J so long, to be difficult, to be a fight. He bitch out when she talks to Tiara. So if she just straight up leaves, it's gonna be absolutely the fool and craziness. And she was just like, look, I just got a lot to think about. But yeah, Ray J don't respect me, and I've been on my own, never had anybody in my life. Ray J and I have been cool for so long, it'd just be difficult. But maybe it's time for her to move on, okay, and get some cough drops. Young Berg and fucking Bad Blonde Hazel meet up. First of all, did y'all see Hazel when she met up with Masika Malika? The first scene when I think she came over to Masika Malika's house, or vice versa, and she had those braids. Hazel is just poor thing. I know everybody can't be pretty, But poor thing. Oh, honey. Um, they talk, and Hazel was just like, look, you're supposed to be my man. And the fact that you doing this or whatever, talking to Tiara, it's just absolutely crazy. And how can you do this with me? Young Bird was like, bitch, I don't control your money. You don't control my money. I sent the shit over to your people. You need to get with your people and find out what the hell's going on. I can work with whoever the hell I want to work with, okay? You're not even my girl. You ain't shit to me. He's been telling you this since the beginning, though, Hazel. But you just refuse to recognize it and refuse to accept it. He's been telling you that you ain't shit to him. You are very much so the gum at the bottom of the shoe. And he is just trying his best to get your ass off, but you just won't go nowhere. You're like a little gnat. You're like a little gnat. Like, move on, sis. But I think in real life she's moved on. Let's hope so. Yeah. I think she's dating some white guy. I think he coinked up too. So good for you. Leaving that little earthworm down by the riverside. Yes, fighting temptations again. So that was pretty much it, and it was just like, I'm sick of this drama. I don't like the way you're talking to me, Young Berg. And he just pretty much walks off from her ass, and she just left her crying again. And her her edges, which are very much so in dire help, in need of some emu oil. Then grow them things, some castor oil, just pat it, just pat it. Omarion talked to his hateful ass mama, and she was like, you know what, I don't like April. I don't. I don't like April. I just don't like the fact that she looked like me and she younger. I miss my old body. April talking about, oh, I can't wait to get my body back. And Omar was like, well, what's wrong with that, Mom? She shouldn't be thinking about that. She should be thinking about the grandchild. That ain't no damn important. And Omarion was like, well, look, you ain't finna be at the home birth. Leslie was like, I should be there. He need to feel my energy. Look, I came from you. That baby technically wouldn't be here without me. Just the fool talking about need to feel my energy, and you see how close you is to your nana, my mama, or whatever, and I want the baby to be close to me. Well, she was like, Omarion was like, look, she's pregnant, she's emotional, she don't need certain energy, home birth, anything can happen. She needs to be stress free and happy, and you don't need to be there. And Leslie was like, well, I'm gonna be there, but just keep damn talking. All right, and I just don't have time for it. Leslie is just a mess child, so I don't know if she's going to be at the home birth or not. But the whole home birth thing, in my opinion, don't need to happen for anybody. Just take her ass to the hospital. Okay, this ain't the olden days anymore. It's just too much. It's just too many risks. Just with home birth, just in my opinion, I don't know that much on it. And what I know is that you just need to take your ass to the hospital. That's what I know. Get you some meds, child. You can still have a natural birth, okay? But the doctor and all the nurses and whomever else will be in the room to make sure everything that goes fine. When you want that, talk about stress. You at home and something God forbid, something would have happened, and I don't know. But anyway, the baby's here now. He's adorable. All right. Ray J and Morgan, poor Morgan, she's sitting there folding clothes and folding drawers, and I guess the rest of Tiara Marie clothing that she left over there. And Ray J comes in and she tries to talk to Ray J about how she don't feel appreciated. She just want to feel appreciated by him. He don't give a fuck. Ray J don't give a damn about nobody. He was just like, look, it's all about professionalism. Answer the phone calls, check your emails, do all of what I tell you to do. It ain't that damn hard. Then why don't you do it yourself then? Knuckle. Smart ass. He need to get hit in his face with a box of nickels too, just like Hazel's. All these people on the show need to wake the hell up. Morgan's just starts folding the clothes back again. Ain't work, Annie, work. Work, Cinderella, work. Cinderella, hot water. Cinderella, cold milk. Cinderella, Cinderella. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. Yes! Masika Malika and Mally Mel. Masika Malika comes over in this little orange, little short set. She looks adorable. And with her heels. And I feel like Masika Malika and Moniece is the prettiest girls on the show, in my opinion. So, Melly Mel, he comes and opens the door looking like the penguin from the Batman movie. And, he's very kind of closed off. He's not as touchy feely with her. You can, it's weird energy. And I think she can feel it too. She kind of sits, they sit on the same couch, but she sits a little farther down the couch from him. And they're talking, and he's just like, "Look, yeah, I didn't mean to lead you on, yada yada." Nikki was like, "All this shit you should have told me or whatever." All of a sudden, here comes Jello shots in each ass cheek, wobbling her ass up the driveway. Turns the key and opens. "Oh baby, we have company." It was just Masika was like, "This is just some clown shit. Like, what kind of shit is this? Like, who does that? Like, you're a bitch." Um, Masika was like, "Look, obviously he been lying to both of us. I don't really have that big of an issue with you and everything." But yeah, well, Nikki was like, "Well, no, I miss Nikki, baby. But and I have an issue with you, bitch. Okay, my issue with you is that you think that apparently you slept with my man. He's telling me you didn't sleep with him, and I believe him. He said that you just gave him head." Child, me ain't shit.com.org.net. I was gonna call him a nigga, but I don't know if he's black or not. But still, anyway, he looks dirty and rusty, and he's not cute at all. And it's just really, both of you women should be ashamed of yourself. Ashamed. You give vagina a bad name. You really, really do. Especially Nikki. Poor thing. She like literally follows Masika out the door, pushes her. Masika was like, "Bitch, don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me." Masika should have hit her, but then she probably wouldn't have felt nothing, and Masika probably would have broke her hand, child. Just craziness. Yeah, plastic realness. With that said, that was the end. I'm Mr. Chalake. I'm Mr. Chalake on Google Plus. Follow me. I am at It's King's World on Twitter, and I'm Chase King was here on Facebook. Yes, I am. Make sure on Twitter you retweet. You have sharing moments. You like this video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much all I got. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, child. Another damn week of just ignorance, plasticness, and bad acting. There was some kind of mark on Tiara Marie's titty. It was something like, "Oh, darling, edit that